How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram and Mailman Nick. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions, and I do not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. I haven't made an update in a while. Uh, I'm still on 23, but 2 routes are going up right now. Uh, so we got the float set. The girl who got arrested for stealing mail, her float set is going up. I like I like the float set except for 32 out in the hills. A lot of cluster boxes. It's basically it's like 20 minutes away from the station, far away. A lot of packages, a lot of crappy cluster boxes. And then there's another route that I'd have to play cleanup. I don't want to do that. Um, and then there's another route. It's the Stairmaster Route. I started on this route. Whoever day ones who were watching my channel, when I first started, I started on the Stairmaster Route. And the thing is, I gotta pick my poison because right now I'm on a 9 hour route. Someone who doesn't know it, more like 9.5. And 17 is the Stairmaster Route. It's an 8 hour route, but it's a lot of stairs. And I remember how my knees and ankles felt on that route. So it's like, do I want management's always harassing me about being over on 23. I'm sick of dealing with it. And I'm just like checked out on that route. And I want to bid on this City 17. I started the first route I really did consistently was 17. I did it for like 2 months, then I got bumped off. And then I was doing it as my overtime because the carrier didn't carry it for some reason. I had half the route every day. I would do my route, then half of it. That was the whole COVID. Half routes every day. We already know when you came in, and that's how it is right now. We're in bad shape. People not on the list being mandated every day. Um, it's bad. It's a bad work environment right now. Um, but like I said, I plan on. It wasn't up on the job bid, the City 17. The float set was, so I'm gonna keep checking every day. It said on the office that 17 was up for bid, but because 17 are a carrier is a 204B now, or a full time supervisor, and she vacated her route. And then City 4 is gonna go up. My first route as a regular, I did that route. Had a stalker lady over there, and a lot of dogs, and those relays are 30, 40 minutes long, and it's out in the hills. Everybody hates that route. Everybody hates that route with a passion. Um, just around as much as 23, my route right now, because my route is way too long. It needs to be cut. But I'm already just checked out as far as just dealing with the BS from management. My return time is just unreasonable, ridiculous. I don't even say nothing at this point. It takes what it takes. When I get done with my route at 5, I'm not going to make 5:30 or whatever crazy time that they say. When I got 2 hours of overtime in the hills, I got to go all the way to the hills, and then I had to pull down a route and break it up. It's just not going to happen. It's just, we're not robots. It's not going to happen. Um, but it would be nice to have an 8 hour route where if I get 2 hours of overtime, that's 10 hours, not 11 hours. You know what I mean? Um, I know I could go through the process and all that stuff of getting 23 cut, but it's just, I just want to do my stuff and go home. That's just too much. That's why I've been on the route for a year getting harassed and stuff. I'm kind of over it at this point. There's gonna be a lot of people retiring in the next 3 years. A lot of people, a lot of the old heads who kind of keep this ship running are gonna be retiring, and we're just gonna be left with a lot of very bad carriers. And I'm afraid for our office. It's bad now. I can't imagine in 2 3 years. It's gonna be rough. Um, and I hear some people are gonna be trying to leave and stuff. So it's gonna get bad in my office. We keep hiring. We don't have we don't have too many good workers at my office. The younger, the newer carriers and stuff like that. So it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, it's been really hot. I'm I'm thankful that you know my burger joint on my route. They give me water every time they see me. My coffee shop. Um, this old lady gives me water on the route. She gave me some Oreos. Even I just saved them for later. I don't like eating them when I'm hot. It makes me want to throw up. But people on my route give me water and stuff like that, and those type of people mean the world because when you're thirsty and you're on a relay, you're not really near a business or something. People give you popsicle stuff. It really means a lot in that moment. I'm thankful for those people. But I'm on the overtime list right now where I'm not getting where I get my NS day off, and I'm still getting close to 60 hours. That's how much we're working. It's 12 every day, 12 every day, basically. We're we're in such bad shape right now as far as an office. We need more help, and the help we do have is not good. Um, and my office is definitely in trouble. Um, and we already have a bad reputation with our town, which sucks. I try so hard to, make sure they see that there are hardworking carriers at my station, and that, just because there's a few bad apples doesn't mean the rest of us are bad carriers. Um, so, like I said, I try to combat that. I try to every aux I'm on, I try to be as friendly as possible, helpful as possible, because this is our job. This is how we make money, and less and less people using us is not in our best interest. So, and just not being a piece of crap is, uh, common sense. So, but hopefully you guys are having a good weekend, good week, and I'll try to give you guys updates when I can. I'm close to 10K. I want to get to 10K on YouTube. That would be a big milestone. I remember just starting out on YouTube. It's almost 5 years at the post office. It went by so quick. But thank you guys all for watching. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.